This happened to us on two different occasions, and on neither occasion we were even a bit.
The iHeartRadio app on your phone, and you'll have a chance to win the Steve Aoki tickets. We're going to give them.
Have you seen me in the mirror? And now the top 5 reasons to visit Morocco. Number 5.
Inside that KFC restaurant, and still, what a day this has been so far. Clan, and we'll come back straight away and spend another few weeks. The time is 10:46 a.m. and it's Saturday the 14th. Yes, it is finally Saturday the 14th. After a frightening evening of the ghouls, the witches, the demons, and the corpses just taking over the streets, hitting every windshield of the car, breaking all the walls of the shopping and the school and the factory buildings with hammers and chainsaws. I'm just kidding. Well, yesterday was kind of a weird end though, to be true. Like, never in my life of vlogging have I realized that I have finished the day without even having put the vlog. I was just about to fall asleep and I'm like, what? Like, I gotta put it up, I gotta export it to YouTube. Because in the year 2023, like I did in 2021, I'm putting out vlogs every day for the entire year. For a full 365 days. Yeah, that was a late Friday the 13th scare. Just like a group of 4 or 5 soul takers invading this neighborhood, breaking down every single entrance door with a sledgehammer and busting a crack in the window with a hefty and pointy sword. Oh boy, that strong smell of moisture. And at this moment that we barely have any wind. And I bet you can slightly hear it is continuing to taper off. Yeah. That is a tappering rain, by the way. It literally tappers. So, importantly, we have sent the BMW X1 for a big reason. On Thursday, me and my mom planned to head out for dinner, but we got in the car and we realized that there's a sudden problem with the battery. I'm like, how is that even possible? Like, not even on 1 in 10,000 occasions does that happen. So I was absolutely confused. And we tried another 5 or 6 times and it was the same problem all over again. So there was no other choice but to step back inside. And we are hoping for it to come back at the beginning of next week so that we could start like our morning walking routine again. Which I'm not going to be too generous and say I really miss doing those. But it's still at that circumstance that we are going to have to wait for at least a couple of days for the car to arrive. Then we could sort this all out. And some good news is that except for Monday, the whole of the coming week is going to look to be usually sunny. So that's really, really interesting. So only now we got the Porsche standing alone well, other than the bike, of course, since the BMW is at the repairing area. So this is a bit insane. We just finished lunch, and extraordinary, obviously. They have prepared very, very well for this kind of a leakage. Yeah, I know. They prepared very, very well for all this. Well, this happened to us on 2 different occasions, And on neither occasion we were even a bit prepared, and it is continuing to rain hard.
Number one, at least I didn't win, but I'm still number one.
That's called a reframe. You reframed it right there. I like that. Where do you guys listen to Kiss FM? What city are you in?
We're on our way to Anaheim right now, actually. We're gonna go to downtown Disney, actually, and go shopping.
Oh my gosh, put one earbud in when you guys are hanging out. Make sure you're listening to Kiss FM on the free iHeartRadio app on your phone, and you'll have a chance to win the Steve Aoki tickets. We're gonna give them away closer to 240. Rosalind next on Kiss FM, and you're gonna hear Harry Styles.
Ryan Seacrest pays your bills. Did you hear your name yet?
Ryan is giving away thousands of dollars every day.
7 Kiss FM.
Resolutions? Me? Why? I mean, have you seen me in the mirror? And now the top 5 reasons to visit Morongo. Number 5.
We're the best. Voted Best of the Southland by LA Times readers.
Number 4.
Chris Kirkpatrick, Mark McGrath, Ryan Cabrera, O-Town, and LFO. Live January 28th. Get your Pop Tour tickets now.
3.
Swipe and win. Get up to $100 in cash when you earn 500 points on your reward card. Wednesdays and Thursdays.
I'm at Starbucks at last. Got through all of that during this hard rain. Haven't made it to this Starbucks in a while. Yeah, it's around that area where there used to be a KFC restaurant, which it has been like 9 months the last time we had been inside that KFC restaurant. And still, what a day this has been so far. Like, not only is it intense, but it's even dark. It's like it's getting dark from a really, really early hour. Such a wild day today. Well, anyways, so like I thought that it was actually closed like a few months after we had been there the last time, but obviously there was another pizza restaurant that we had been in the same area, but that was a story from like years ago. And at this time we were doing some bit of world traveling, you know, and in further detail I'll talk to you about that in around 1 minute. So it was around that time that we were doing some small bits of world traveling and all that, which we had been to Vancouver, Canada. And when we had been to that pizza restaurant, which was actually called Pizza Lounge, but it's the same place and it's still working. I believe they just changed the name of it, but over there they still provide any sort of pizza, and it's a similar atmosphere to how it used to. Like, once we had been inside, we had gone there for dinner, and at the end of the day, like, me and my dad went and forgot his phone. So obviously one of the workers was waving a hand at us and the job was done. He got his phone. That was such a story, and I couldn't even believe that it wasn't in the car when he first told me. It was such a story. Now, speaking about the World Travelers campaign, you know, which I am most likely going to start this year already on February 14th, which it will be the 15th at the time I'll get to Turkey. So it's going to be in the month from now, and sometime after that we'll go to skiing, and then after that we'll start our world traveling campaign. And guess what? We'll start off with a trip to Oktoberfest. Glad. Well, yeah, Germany. It won't be as long. Like, we'll just meet some of the world travelers clan, and we'll come back straight away and spend another few weeks over there in Turkey, and then come back here again around the same time as I have come to this house for the first time at the end of March last year. It was on March 26th, 2022, when I took my first step into this house right there. So that's actually worth a lot, you know. It's worth a lot for this coming month. Like, that last part of all the stuff that I was saying, it's not 100% certain yet. Like I said, around the end of March, like we did last year, right? And I'm still really looking forward to the day that we finally go to Crypto.com Arena to watch a hell of an atmosphere of an NBA game. So yeah, let me talk to you a little bit about that as well. Like obviously we'll play against the Clippers, and that's what I'm actually the most excited for this month. We have actually tried 2 other dates, which obviously were before today. Like we tried one December 16th, which we had played the Nuggets, but my mom wasn't with us on that day. In fact, the World Cup was still going on. And we'd also tried January the 4th, which we had played the Heat. And yeah, we did win both those games I mentioned. And my mom was already with us, but that was before we got the paper where, you know, there's the stadium plan and all the seating. It was only 2 days after that last day that I just announced that we have printed the paper for the stadium plans. So January 24th, it is. The thing is that I am going to put out a 15 plus minute video that day. I'm going to make it like a film. But the only thing that I could actually risk a little bit is I want to upload a video. I want to get it officially uploaded before 12 o'clock midnight, because that would simply translate into the next day. So all I'm going to hope is that for it to have an exciting atmosphere, but other than that, like it not to make it last too long, because the last time we played, which we were defeated by a few points, obviously, like it went into 2 extra times, and the game continued until like 10:30 p.m. Like obviously that's the amount of time being played, a whole basketball game, like including the quarter breaks and the halftime break, and as well when you prepare for extra time if at the end of 48 minutes it goes into a tie. But we went into 2 extra times the other day and got beat. Well, anyway, guys, so that's pretty much for all of the next 2 months planning and for the NBA planning, which will have a lot to do with my vlog channel, with my activity with the vlogs, and some, even Mr. Different related comedy. You know, I love to do that, especially when I'm on world travel mode. Mr. Different is always something that I would like to put myself on the mode. What a day. Well, I should say what a bitter day, because it just won't stop raining, and it's like getting darker and darker every 3 or 4 minutes. So at the end of the day yesterday, we got this flood advisory alert from the Weather Channel that said it would last until 2 p.m. Now we're already into 3 p.m. It is 3:05 p.m. And so it is still continuing to taper. Now they've extended it until 5. Like for now, they've extended it until 5. But even after 5, there's at least an 85% chance of precipitation. So I'm not gonna make it until the end of the day today. I'm gonna finish it early. See you guys in the vlog tomorrow. Have a great day.